EA Sports. It's in the game.
Welcome, bro. Thanks for coming.
Position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. Our kick-off just moments away. We really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's Real Madrid facing Real Madrid.
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers would have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
And jutting it out. Down boldly. Bobby Moore. Eden Hazard. He's in control. Eden Hazard. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Bukayo Saka. Can they forge ahead? And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate.
Well, here it is again. What a good build-up this is. Quick, incisive passing, clever movement, and all done at pace, which led to a simple finish. That's a real joy to watch.
Virgil van Dijk. And Real Madrid have it back now. Hazard, Bruno Guimaraes, Bukayo Saka, plenty of support here. Kuti. Well, without wanting to put too fine a point on it, that goes down as a tame effort and easy for the keeper.
Apa, Mas?
Denied by the keeper. Impressive.
Apa sih bengok-bengok itu? Hah? Nggih.
And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. Snuffing out the danger. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. It's got to be! And a goal it is! To be
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. the ball moving again, and Real very much in charge of this one. Roberto Carlos. Well, the defending needed to be a bit more switched on than that. Oh, it's a goal! And certainly a deflection of the defender into the back of the net.
The replay shows it takes a deflection, and as a result, the keeper had very little chance there. They just got a bit of luck.
Three goals without reply. Kubo. Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. Pedri. Well, racing past his man. But he was on his toes to win the ball back. Guti. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Oh, big chance. Must be a goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very... Hello, it's great to be with you, and no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Real Madrid, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
Sergio Busquets. And now here's Eden Hazard. So a Real Madrid corner. Any goalkeeper would accept corner kick deliveries like that every day. Alvarez. Intercepted effortlessly. And back to Peter Schmeichel. Wirtz. Bruno Guimaraes. Now Roberto Carlos. Bukayo Saka. Rodri. Mamouche. Frimpong. Bukayo Saka. Bruno Guimaraes. Bobby Moore. On to Hazard. Now with Hazard. Guimaraes. Possession lost, intercepted. Well, the referee won't be quite as lenient next time. Got to tread more carefully. Eden Hazard. And taken away from Hazard. Omar Mamouche. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. Opportunity! Not troubling the keeper.
A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Underway then in the second half. And the two teams matching each other just about stride for stride. Bobby Moore. Now Roberto Carlos. Hazard has it. Hazard doing the manoeuvring here. And there it is! The breakthrough! That will do nicely!
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts with the delivery into the box. Just begging someone to get on the end of it. And then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper with little chance. It's a great goal.
Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Hidetoshi Nakata. Well, a foul, but the advantage with Real Madrid. But play is halted this time. Free kick. Busquets. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. Sergio Busquets. Here's Alvarez. Hidetoshi Nakata. Nakata! Still a chance. Could still be dangerous. Oh, goal! He's going to be rightly proud of that moment. Sensational!
Well, just look at this. He couldn't have hit it any better, could he? This is the perfect example of a bicycle kick.
So back underway. 1 goal apiece here. Wirtz. Now Roberto Carlos. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Marmoush. Excellent defending. Omar Marmoush. Now Roberto Carlos. Guimaraes. Guti. Guti. Saka. At this late stage, Real Madrid doing everything in their power to grab a winner.
Well, the atmosphere is so tense inside this stadium, but can they find that moment of magic to win this game? The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to them.
And that is going to be all for this game. Well, we were treated to goals, but no winners in the end. Stuart, what did you make of it?
Well, Derek, it was certainly entertaining. Both sides had periods of the game where they were dominant, but overall, I think a draw is just about the right result.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's Real Madrid, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here, try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
Real Madrid doing well to regain possession here. Messi. And Real doing well to win it back. Hazard. That's a good-looking run from Eden Hazard. And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. Not away completely. Well, they can keep possession of it now. Well, spot on with that challenge. Yaya Toure. Marmoush. Well read to put an end to that attack. Bukayo Saka. Frimpong. And good work from Real Madrid to win the ball back. Omar Marmoush. Real find themselves in a position of menace. Eder Militao. Dias. And there it is, the half-time whistle. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Guti. Guti. Sound piece of defending. Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. Guimaraes. Jeremy Frimpong. Wirtz. Teammates available. Must be! Oh, goodness me, off the post. Still possibilities. And a time for cool heads. Failure to keep the ball on the part of Real. Really inventive stuff from Real here. But the danger averted for now. Messi. Well, it could be on for him here. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Toure. Marmoush. And a good tackle. Might be onto something with that ball. Hazard. Well, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. Roberto Carlos. Out of play, Real Madrid throw here. And level it is in the closing moments. Can Real Madrid change that? Can he find the right pass? And now here's Eden Hazard. Can they forge ahead? Oh, a goal! And is that going to be the one that wins it for them? There's every chance, and the fans are lapping this up.
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. There will be 3 minutes added on at the end. Dias. Grimaldo with it. And that is that, the end of the game. It goes into the books as a win for Real Madrid. What did you think of their overall performance?
Yes, Derek, there wasn't much in it, to be honest. Really competitive game with chances at both ends, but they probably just about edged it overall and deserved the result in the end.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Real Madrid versus Manchester United.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here. Try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
Guti. Guimaraes. Wirtz. Eden Hazard. Oh, good run this. Now what can he do with it? Well, he stopped them in their tracks. So a throw in for Real Madrid. Roberto Carlos. Wirtz. Hazard. Well, that's splendid play. Well, it smacks into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Can he put them in front? And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded.
Well, here it is, 1v1 against the keeper, and the outcome was never really in doubt. He never looked like missing that.
Figo. More than decent this from United, but really sticking to their task defensively. Hazard. Now with Cantona. And the free kick awarded to Manchester United. Luis Figo seemed to switch off for a moment, and now a throw-in. Eden Hazard. Guti. And United regaining possession here. Oh, he's in with a chance. And a goal here. Just what Manchester United required. They are level. So back underway. One goal apiece here. Now he must favour the cross. Very much run-of-the-mill as saves go. The electronic board has been held in the air, and we're going to have a minimum of 4 added minutes. And winning it back. Plenty of support here. And there it is, the half-time whistle. And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. Yaya Toure. Possession ceded by United. This attack looks highly promising. And still a chance. Not away completely. Well, they can bring it out now. Must take the lead here. United might be able to cash in, but quick thinking defensively. Throw into Manchester United. Grimaldo. Pirlo. And on to Xavi. And the ball with Figo. It's going to be United's free kick. And the free kick caught cleanly by the keeper. Roberto Carlos. 10 minutes left for play.
Well, time is running out to get this winner, but the fans certainly believe it's coming. Just listen to the noise. What a fantastic finish we could have here.
Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. And playing it to the goalkeeper. And we will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here. And there it is, the full-time whistle. Well, they can't be separated, and goals very much part of the equation. Stuart, as always, interested to get your final analysis.
Well, Derek, it was a really good game between two evenly matched teams. Both had their moments, but neither side really deserved to...
Hello, it's great to be with you, and no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It is Borussia Dortmund facing Real Madrid.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Saka. Guti. Managed to get it out of there. Frimpong. Guti. And here's Saka. And it took a touch off the defender, so it will be a corner. No-nonsense clearance. And teammates around him. Beckham. Mbappe. Well, Dortmund have it back now. Stam. Guti. Guti. And Dortmund come away with it. Decent position for Dortmund to be in. And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. Stam. Guti. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. Guti. Guti! Perhaps an opportunity here for Real Madrid to take the lead. Corner. Well, no danger now. The first half here comes to an end. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Bobby Moore. Now Roberto Carlos. Eden Hazard. Guti. There it is! The first goal of the game, and the lead certainly doesn't flatter them. Good value for it. And back underway. 1-0 it is. Hazard. Wirtz. Guimaraes. Hazard has it. Bruno Guimaraes. Fine build-up as they look to add to their advantage. Hazard with others to team up with. Roberto Carlos. Now with Guti. Guti! Oh, capable of so much better, to be honest.
Well, I expected more as well, Derek. I thought from that sort of position, he had every chance of scoring, but it's a poor effort.
Joao Cancelo. Williams. Guti. Saka. Bruno Guimaraes. I'm not testing the keeper at all with that effort.
Well, just listen to this crowd. They want a bit more. They know there's still plenty of time to find an equaliser. Surely they get another chance, maybe two.
Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. There might very well be late excitement. 5 minutes left, and the margin just 1. Mbappe. Dortmund unable to hang on to the ball. It is going to be a Dortmund free kick. Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. And the referee says that will do it. It's the end of the game, and it's a victory for Real Madrid. Their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, Derek, they didn't dominate the game by any means today, but overall they had the better of the chances and just about deserved their win.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's Real Madrid, and they face Brentford.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Bobby Moore. Eden Hazard. Now with Guti. Can he put them in front? Nicely timed tackle. Johan Cruyff. Garincha now. Oh, he's through here. And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded. So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Stam. Florian Wirtz. Hazard has it. Roberto Carlos. Plenty of support here. So a corner kick it'll be following the deflection. Clears it away. Wirtz. Ginola. Oh, in with a chance. Surely. And it's gone in. Just what the doctor ordered. Things looking very bright for them now with this buffer. And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Frimpong. Guimaraes. Florian Wirtz. Now with Hazard. Saka. Brentford doing well to regain possession. Chances on. Can he convert? And a goal to increase their advantage to 3. Can they be stopped? Blistering first half display, and just look at that score. And there it is, the half-time whistle. And so the second half is underway. They took quite the thrashing in that first 45. Can they turn things around now? Guimaraes. Saka. Plenty of support here. Saka. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Johan Cruyff. Well, it could be on for him here. In position. And a goal to seal the hat-trick. A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today. And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Ginola. And it might be. Guti. Saka. Wirtz. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Maicon. Here's Garincha. Johan Cruyff. Hazard. Cruyff. Frimpong. Saka. Well, inching towards the end of the game, and this is a very disappointing outing from Real Madrid, Stuart.
Well, they just never got going. People will point fingers towards the centre-backs and keeper, and to be fair, they've been poor, no doubt about that. But they haven't had much protection. There's been so much space for their opponents to operate in, and they've had a field day. The final whistle can't come soon enough.
Opportunity! And there goes the final whistle. It ends in defeat for Real Madrid, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, Derek, that just wasn't good enough today. A lack of a game plan, too many players below par, and not enough energy all around the pitch. A really worrying performance for me.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's Oxford United, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, we've got everything needed for a good game here. Two motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere, and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
And they will be awarded a free kick for that. Guti. Eden Hazard. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. Seemed to switch off for a moment, and now a throw-in. Douglas Luiz. And on to Kulusevski. And Real with the ball again. And the pass was just that little bit off. Nearly found its target. Simons. The referee has given the advantage to Real Madrid. Well, it was one foul too many, and the referee simply had to blow for the free kick. Di Marco. Bukayo Saka. Oh, big chance! Is it going to be? Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Ward-Prowse. Xavi Simons. And given away. Florian Wirtz. Douglas Luiz. Xavi Simons. Can they take the lead? Oh, keeper dealt with it. Saka. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Well, the decision they have made is to make a triple substitution. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Well, danger here as he runs at them. Must take the lead here. Well, the keeper is happy the bar was there. Danger averted for now. Ryan Hardy. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. And a confident clearance. Giovanni Di Lorenzo. Well, good run and good ball control. Guimaraes. Bukayo Saka. 20 minutes to go in this one. Ball played nicely. Well, the keeper had to intervene under a bit of pressure there. Kulusevski. Ward-Prowse. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Eden Hazard. Still level. Real Madrid continue to look for what could be a winner.
Well, what a final few minutes we have here. And the fans are certainly playing their part. But can they take one of these chances that come their way and win this game?
Well, now here's Eden Hazard. Can he put them in front? And not cleared away properly. And that is that. The full-time whistle here. And nothing to separate the two sides at all over 90 minutes. It finishes 0-0. Stuart, your take?
Well, Derek, I was expecting more from both teams. You certainly can't criticise the effort, but there was a real lack of creativity and goal.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, at the microphone. And sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. Stuart, what are you expecting to see?
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
Bruno Guimaraes. A glorious chance. Well, a wild swing at the ball in the end. That was what it amounted to. Saka. Now a decent position. Pivotal moment defensively. Can they forge ahead? And he thwarted the attack with a masterful tackle. Goalkeeper's ball, and was always going to be. Saka. Is it going to be? Well, there is the opening goal. The pressure finally telling, and they get their due reward. So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. And in with a real chance. Opportunity still there. They just couldn't stay in front. And now this match is all square.
Well, here it is. Head down, hit through the ball and get it on target. That's a top-class finish. There was no stopping that.
Back underway. Level pegging. 1 goal apiece in this game. Frimpong. Felix Correa. And Bellingham. Was always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. Eden Hazard. Now Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. And the danger is still there. And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. Well, lacking a bit of inspiration with that free kick attempt.
Well, lacking inspiration and lacking a bit of quality as well. That's a really poor effort.
That is that for the first half here. And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you... Well, it could be on for him here. Saka. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Felix Correa. Charlton. So half an hour remaining. And they will be awarded a free kick for that. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Eden Hazard. Guimaraes. Wirtz. And they need to get tighter. Florian Wirtz. Is it going to be? And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front.
Well, just look at this again. Great technique, good accuracy and enough power to beat the keeper. That's an excellent goal.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Cleared away by Stam. Well, we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Chances on. There's still danger here. Error from the keeper. Will they seize on it? Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Cuadrado. Well, no time to waste. Can they find an equaliser? Oh, good defense. So there goes the final whistle. Real Madrid victorious, and their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, Derek, it was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances, but overall, they just about shaded it. A well-earned victory.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by my partner, Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Real Madrid taking on Liverpool.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Guti. A really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. David. Crouch. On to David. Guti. Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. Charlton. Saka. Peter Crouch. David. Real did well to regain control of the ball. Good technique displayed. Seemed to switch off for a moment, and now a throw-in. Jude Bellingham. Well, they have the ball once more. Now, who can he play it to? Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Bruno Guimaraes. Hazard. Spot on with that tackle. Peter Crouch. And they need to get tighter here. And he's broken free. Well, it was caught nicely enough, but the fact of the matter is it wasn't on target. Jeremy Frimpong. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. So they get the ball rolling in the second half. Even Steven here. So little to choose between the sides. Eden Hazard. Just the challenge that was required. Ball with Radetzky. Guimaraes. Bellingham. Jeremy Frimpong. Guti. Bukayo Saka. Now the defenders know they need to get tighter. Ward-Prowse. Jude Bellingham. Sergio Busquets. Sergio Busquets has lost it. Guti. Bukayo Saka. Well, still an issue here. It must take the lead here. And a goal! Just when we wondered if this might finish 0-0. There it is. They're in front.
Well, here's the replay, and you can see why the manager is furious. It's just really poor play, offering up possession far too easily in a dangerous area. And at this level, if you keep doing that, you're going to get punished. It's just not good enough.
Teammates available. But the danger averted for now. Well, this game is almost over. Not quite yet. Real Madrid still with a bit of work to do. Stuart, what have you made of what you've seen from them?
Yeah, just about edging it overall. It's been a really tight game, hasn't it? Chances at a premium, and you have to praise their defending in that regard. Just got to see out the final few minutes now. No silly mistakes at the back.
And that is the end of the game. It goes into the books as a win for Real Madrid. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, Derek, they didn't dominate the game by any means today, but overall...